Hello, I am Maurice Woodruff. It is most important to remember that I am a clairvoyant and I apply this gift to the science of astrology. Astrology is not fortune-telling, but the interpretation of the stars, not hard facts. What I can do is predict the general trends of luck and fate for your particular zodiac sign. So here are my specific astrological predictions for you as an individual born under the sign of Gemini. Those of you born between May the 21st and May the 31st are almost always true to your sign, usually unable to concentrate with any degree of success because of your state of flux. Those of you born between June the 1st and the 10th are the ones who make good headway in life because, being the critical types, you are usually the most balanced subjects of your sign. Those of you born between June the 11th and the 20th are the humanitarians of your sign, fond of children, animals, and people. You are the kindly, sociable folk, loyal to an extreme degree. You rarely show outwardly your hurts or heartbreaks, and are really nice people. The day of the week strongly indicated for good fortune may be either Sunday or Thursday, sometimes both. The month of the year for you is April, but you would do well to take caution during February. Marriage. In the choice of a partner, you would do well to bear in mind that you link up extremely well with either a Libra subject, born between September the 22nd and October the 22nd, or failing this, with an Aquarian, born January the 20th to February the 18th. Remember that a Capricorn subject is seldom a successful marriage partner for you. Now, if your choice should fall upon a Libran type, then you may expect your partner to be sensitive and very fair-minded, a family type who is both artistic and fond of pleasure, one who can be quite easily hurt, but who is most thoughtful of others. Then again, should you choose to tie up with an Aquarian, here you will find the quiet, inoffensive person who may at times be rather difficult for you Gemini subjects to understand. Try to bear in mind in this instance that it is the refined side of life that appeals most to this partner. Never ridicule their ideas or thought for others, and above all else, be completely honest with them, or they can go off without a word and will not listen later to explanations.
This reading was made on behalf of the Tetley Tea Company by Maurice Woodruff.
Hello, I am Maurice Woodruff. It is true to say that each and every one of us is the master of their own fate. But people born into the world at any one specific time do share certain common characteristics, and these relate to the position of the sun and moon and the planets and the stars at the moment of birth. Here are the characteristics of those born under the sign of Gemini. Gemini is the third sign of the zodiac. It is an impressionable sign and belongs to people who are usually very intelligent. Their ambitions increase their desire for educational knowledge. At times they are apt to be far too critical and analytical. They are just the reverse of the idealists and it would be hard to find a more materialistic type. At times they can be most annoying because of their stubborn skepticism. They nearly always want to push ahead with some new job before they have completed the one on hand. Changes and moves come as second nature to them, and they find it very trying to have to stay in any one place for any length of time. Because of this love of change, Gemini subjects do at times get the reputation of being rather unreliable, but they certainly are not. The constant urge for change in them is more often than not a strong cause of indecision. So faced with two alternatives, they frequently become restless and nervous. Then they start to fret and may become very stubborn indeed, and at the same time irritable and snappy. One can never accuse them of being too expressive in speech or anything to do with their emotions. They prefer to show their feelings in actions rather than in words. Once they get an idea firmly in mind, they can be most determined. They often meet up with success as matrons, editors, teachers or secretaries, and because they are always gluttons for work, they make extra money by doing more than one task at a time. You will find that if you are dealing with Gemini subjects, you may find it hard to convince them, and they like absolute proof of ultimate success before taking anything new in hand. At the same time, they are very quick-witted, often quite clever and trigger-sharp in repartee, with a fair degree of subtlety. Constitutionally, subjects of Gemini do not always have great strength. They suffer from nervous exhaustion owing to their inclination to worry over minute details. Bronchitis and rheumatism are not unknown to them. Yet it is a known fact that if they do take extra care when quite young, they avoid many discomforts at a later age. Luck bringers are as follows. The colours which seem to help them to prosper are yellow and orange and sometimes all shades of green. The jewel to be worn, when possible, is the agate, but it has been found that gold worn on its own has the same effect.
This reading was made on behalf of the Tetley Tea Company by Maurice Woodruff.